The athletes you are about to see on Phenomenal Elite Wrestling are highly trained professionals who have spent years mastering their craft. Every maneuver, stunt, and performance is executed under strict supervision and with safety precautions in place. We urge all viewers, especially younger audiences, to never attempt to replicate or perform any of the moves seen on this program at home, school, or anywhere else. Stay safe, enjoy the show, and remember, leave the wrestling to the pros.
Ladies and gentlemen, are we ready for Phenomenal Elite Wrestling? Last time we were in Kineton, I was your MC, and I'm back again. My name is Zach Nicholas, but we've got more people to introduce to you today. First of all, our commentary team. He is the UK's most respected wrestling journalist, Stickman McTaggart. Ladies and gentlemen, are we ready for our first match? I'm going to ask you one more time. I said, are you ready for your first match? Ladies and gentlemen, our first match is a singles match and it is scheduled for. And it is for the Phenomenal Elite Wrestling Internet Championship.
Good evening, I'm Stickman McTaggart, this is P.E.W Reckoning. This evening I'm joined by the Hostfather, Kurt Atlas, and we're opening here with a title match nonetheless, with the P.E.W Internet Championship on the line.
Now, I'm completely new to this company right now, but I'm looking forward to these matches. I'm looking forward to seeing what Phenomenal has to offer.
Well, coming out first is the challenger, the Vegan Prescott. Vegan and Fordy, who is the current P.E.W Internet Championship holder, have had a long and storied rivalry here in P.E.W. Some of you might remember that vegan street fight that was rather interesting a few months back. It was an absolute pleasure to call. Unfortunately, Fordy was victorious then, and since then Fordy's gone on to win the P.E.W Internet Championship. And this is Prescott's
Jeez!
First attempt at winning gold here in P.E.W.
They're taking my eye out, come on!
Porcus. So you can look after Porcus there, Kurt.
Oh, God.
And here comes his opponent.
Now this is more like it, look at this.
So Fordy beating Adam Bolt to win the title. Interestingly, Adam Bolt not here tonight because he has a concussion as a result of multiple belt shots to the head. And you can hear what the crowd here in Kineton think of 40.
Well, at the end of the day, Adam Bolt, he should have stayed out of 40's way. I'm sure he had exactly the right reason to do what he did.
Well, it was a scramble match, so I guess all's fair in love and war. 40, a very unpopular figure here, having, you know, said and done despicable things in front of his mother, nonetheless. It's arguable that 40's mom is a bigger star here in P.E.W than 40 himself, but regardless of how we look at it, 40 holds that P.E.W Internet Championship.
And he will continue to hold it after he beats the vegan Prescott tonight.
Well, this is going to be a traditional wrestling match, so no shenanigans allowed, no weapons, no cabbages, no cucumbers.
No way for the vegan Prescott to cheat in this match.
Referee Danny Marks there, holding up the belt. 40 just nonchalantly standing in that corner. The crowd very much on the side of the vegan.
Hey, this is on you.
Well, some technical issues here when it comes to ringing the bell, but regardless, the match has started. Zach Ligmus is over here, as is our camera operator, Troy. And we have something resembling a ring bell. So this match is now officially underway as 40 defends his Internet Championship against the vegan Prescott. It's a pretty common consensus there, 40. We're going to start with the locker boy. I thought we were, but 40 instead going straight into the wrist lock.
That's it, well scouted by 40 there.
Vegan reversing it and sending 40 to the floor with a roll up, and that could be it already. And that's a 2 count within a few seconds of the match starting.
Come on. That was a fast count, come on.
40 looks in shock from that.
Unbelievable.
Both men just taking the time here to scout each other out, to feel each other out, and 40 now in with a headlock. Both these men are big, imposing superstars. I think sometimes it gets a little bit lost in translation, particularly on the screen. These guys are bigger than you would imagine in person. Both of them have very, very tall physiques. Neither are the most chiseled when you compare them to someone like perhaps Riley Nova, but both of them are very strong, and that big frame can be a real advantage. But this is very much an equal contest.
Absolutely. No size differences here.
Prescott sends 40 to the mat and looks to retain control with that wrist lock.
Come on, referee, check him. He's got his fingers.
40 looking to break out. Oh, cheap shots.
40, come on.
Now, both men looking to cut each other down to size here. Going back into that wrist lock one more time. Prescott looking to break out. 40 sent to the mat one more time.
Prescott with the arm. Whoa! Oh, didn't get all of it.
I think he was looking for the arm drag there, and he got him down to the mat one way or the other, which is the important thing, and he's managed to retain control with that by keeping hold of that arm, but 40 reaching the ropes there, and referee Danny Marks saying, let's break and start again. So 40 disingenuously offering a handshake there, and Vegan Prescott just dismissing it for the
disrespect.
with the contempt it deserved.
The disrespect from the vegan Prescott, in my opinion.
I don't think it's disrespect, Kurt, when you know your opponent as well as vegan knows 40 here. I mean, that's disrespect.
Oh, here we go. Shoving match.
And that's a receipt. Oh, and vegan Prescott again regaining control with the headlock. Reversing sends Prescott off the rope, shoulder charge to the mat. Second shoulder charge, 40 down against, one more time. A third shoulder charge, and 40 just rolls out the ring, deciding that discretion is the better part of valor here, and perhaps taking a bit of time to recover. I think 40's been caught a little bit off his game here, Carl.
Yeah,
Kurt, apologies.
Absolutely fine. There's 40 definitely caught off guard. Oh! Headshot on the buckle.
Just driving 40's head into that turnbuckle.
This certainly can't be legal. Referee.
Well, it's part of the ring, it's part of the furniture, it's legal, and that's a very legal big boot there to the face. 40 hitting that mat one more time before recovering to the corner, and now those huge, well, a huge forearm to 40. 40 wants to reverse it. But Vegan very much with the upper hand here. This could be over. We could have a new internet champion within seconds, Kurt.
Prescott calling for that big suplex.
Looking for that piggyback maybe? No! This is the suplex. So a cover. Oh, a kick out at 2!
Absolutely not.
Kick out at 2. I thought that Prescott there was going to hit his finisher, the piggyback, which is an impaler DDT, but instead decided to go for the suplex. But certainly putting a lot of work in to 40 here. 40 coming off a lot worse for wear.
40 wants any chance of winning this match, he's got to bring it back now.
How do you recover, Kurt, when your opponent has this much momentum? Or perhaps that's been answered there already.
Exactly. Exactly.
Huge strike to the back there from 40 and a headbutt.
40 now in firm control.
Want to cover already? That could be it! So an inadvertent low blow for Prescott when he found himself hung up on the ropes, and the momentum is shifted as a result.
And that is absolutely true. Inadvertent. There is no way 40 meant to do that.
Another big kick to the face from 40. And now Prescott caught up on the ropes. And this is not legal. Referee has a 5 count to utilise before 40 is disqualified. Prescott isolated in the corner. You can hear the crowd chanting here for referee Danny Marks. Ooh. Irish whip into the ropes. Another cover from 40. Prescott managing to kick out at 2. So this morning, 40 put out a video talking about this match, and I'm not quite sure what he was getting at, but 40 was trained by Hotshot Joey Scott, and in his video this morning he actually thanked H. Hood for being a better mentor than Joey Scott. Of course, H. Hood leading the cause here.
Well, if anything, that just proves exactly 40's point. Joey Scott just wasn't what he needed. Now that he's with the cause, that's exactly the type of mentorship he needs.
Well, certainly since the change of attitude from 40, he's can't argue with the success he's had, but that's a little bit nonchalant, and that's only a 1 count. Again, I think this is more playing mind games than actually trying to win the match here, Kurt.
Absolutely. 40 stalking his opposition. And Prescott bringing it back.
Well, it's only going to wind up an opponent of Prescott's stature, and a run of uppercuts there the face of 40, and now these huge forearms as 40 is trapped in the corner. Manages to break out though, and perhaps switch the momentum again.
This 40, absolutely. The ring intelligence of this man is unbelievable. You can see exactly what H. Hood has taught him. And as you spoke about earlier, the fact that he's been able to win the Internet Championship since H. Hood has become his mentor proves everything.
I think the other thing that we shouldn't forget, of course, is that Adam Bolt isn't medically cleared because he has that concussion, which came from the increased aggression from Fordy. So you've got to think that's going to be part of the impact of Hood's mentorship as well. And then a huge boot there to the face of Fordy. He looks to trap Prescott in the corner, and now Vegan looking to build up a head of steam, and a huge clothesline there from the second rope.
Big leaping clothesline.
Unable to get the cover though, and both men are down now, and both men have left it all in the ring so far. Referee is counting. We could have a double count out here, in which case Fordy would retain the championship, because it can't change hand on a double disqualification or a double count out.
It seems like Prescott is reeling. He's bringing it back.
Well, this crowd very much getting behind Prescott.
Both men on their feet.
To their feet before the count of 6. Oh! More huge clotheslines. A shoulder charge from Prescott, and now Fordy is reading, and Prescott's the one with the head of steam here. This could be over.
Sent off the ropes. Big sidewalk slam.
And that's a cover 2. Oh my word. Kick out at 2.9. I think Prescott's even a little bit shell-shocked there. He looks, if you look at the look on Fordy's face, rather, I should say, he doesn't know what's hit him.
Pure instinct to get your shoulder up off the mat at that point.
Both men still down here. Now trying to encourage Prescott back to his feet. They want to see Fordy get his comeuppance. Prescott wants the gold. Probably more importantly, Prescott wants the victory against his former friend and current tormentor. Oh, huge strikes from both men. Oh, kick to the midsection.
Come on, ref, that was
to the
low.
back. It was a kick to the guts.
Absolutely not.
Fordy staggering. Headbutt to Prescott. What's Fordy looking for here? Oh, that's impressive. That was the dodgy plant. That's his new move, and that's a kick out. Now, I heard talk beforehand. Fordy was saying how he developed this move, the dodgy plant, and he's just hit it, and now he doesn't know what to do, because that was supposed to be the move that finished the match. But Prescott has somehow managed to kick out, and now Fordy's going to have to try and find an alternative way of keeping Prescott down. Momentum shifting again. Huge leg drop cover there from Prescott. 2! Oh my word. And again, another kick out just before 3.
And that's the experience of our champion. Being able to kick out a move as devastating as that big boot.
Prescott again. Bringing Fordy in. Signalling for a choke slam. If he hits this, it's going to be over. Fordy up. Oh, and that's it. Can he get the cover?
Enormous.
He had 1, 2. Oh my word! And the resiliency there from Fordy to kick out from that huge chokeslam from Prescott says a lot about the champion, because whatever you might think about him, that took some doing.
And if you look, the first thing Fordy did the moment he kicked out was scramble to those ropes. That is the ring awareness of the champion.
Oh, did he scramble to the ropes, or has he scrambled to the championship belt? Because I think he may have something in mind. He's picked it up. Referee has spotted it. I don't think Vegan has, though. Referee getting in between. The referee saying that's not going to happen, but a low blow from Fordy, and he rolls up Prescott right next to the ropes, but Vegan is distracted, and that is a win for Fordy, who retains the P.E.W Internet Championship in typical Fordy style, it has to be said. But Vegan Prescott left everything in the ring there. And Fordy once again walking away with something which he does not deserve.
Now Fordy continuing his Internet Championship reign. Easy victory, you could say, over the Vegan Prescott.
Well, referee tending to Vegan Prescott. I mean, you can know your opponent well, you can strategize, you can have every counter for every move lined up, but when somebody hits you with a low blow, there's not a lot you can do about it. The result is 40 leaving with the P.E.W Internet Championship. And speaking of the internet, if you're not already, don't forget to give us a follow on Facebook and Instagram at Phenomenal Elite Wrestling, where you can see the latest videos from our superstars, as well as announcements about upcoming shows and exclusive ticket deals as well. Speaking of which, the next show is going to be Brave New World on the 16th of February. And if you are quick, then you may be able to get some tickets for that show in Ettington. But we're about to move on to our second match.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure that's not the outcome all of you wanted. I'm sure Vegan Prescott appreciates all of your support here. So let's hear it one more time for Vegan Prescott.
Show of appreciation there for Prescott.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for your next match? I'll ask you one more time. I said, are you ready for your next match? Our next match is a tag team match scheduled for. Introducing first.
So referee Steve Dean now in the ring as Zach Ligmus introduces the first of the two tag teams in this next match. So Tyler Adams and Edgar Adams been embroiled in a feud for the past few months. Tyler's not been seen, or wasn't seen I should say, at P.E.W for a couple of years. But since returning, he seems to have been obsessed with attacking Edgar Adams. Not really heard any kind of explanation as to what the motivation is. And I don't know if we're going to get any clarity on that tonight, but what we are going to get is a tag team match. Tyler's tag team partner is a decorated competitor here. She is the current holder of the Fallen Angel trophy, and she'll be looking to take on Rain Leverkusen when Rain is medically cleared.
We may be seeing tonight match of the night, because here she comes, Violet Knight, winner of the Fallen Angel tournament, as you just said, and in my opinion, the rightful P.E.W Women's Champion.
Well, she will probably at some point get an opportunity to claim that title, but for today it's going to be her and Tyler Adams taking on Edgar Adams and a returning Kaya.
Now, this is a dream team if I've ever seen one.
Well, the crowd here don't agree with you, I think, Kurt.
Oh, come on, man!
The crowd offering out Tyler Adams there. Now, that's a fight I'd like to see. Is Fordy's mum here? She must be somewhere. Maybe if we can get Fordy's mum versus Tyler Adams.
Some sort of Royal Rumble, maybe.
Edgar Adams getting a warm round of applause here as he whizzes round the ring, making sure these fans know he's here and slapping hands multiple times, perhaps deciding now is not a good time to get into the ring itself.
Well, is Edgar Adams cold or something? What's with the jacket?
As his tag team partner arrives. Some people say she's just a girl, but I can tell you Kaya is anything but. She is a fierce warrior, and she's the future of the women's division here, both in P.E.W and in British wrestling in
Don't throw that at me, come on.
January.
Disrespectful.
Edgar Adams throwing his Borussia Dortmund top at Kurt there. So Kaya's not been seen since around a year ago in P.E.W. She'll be looking to re-establish herself here because she'll be fancy her chances at having a go at the women's title here as well. Maybe even entering the Fallen Angel tournament again. Some shenanigans going on in the ring there. Edgar Adams winding up Tyler Adams. They appear to have a music malfunction as well.
Kaya not even able to finish her entrance.
Oh no. Kaya asking where the music
Look at me, Edgar.
Nothing to do with us.
Tyler. I tell you what, it's difficult with these two having the same last name.
That's what first names are for.
Good point.
Do you have that problem in your everyday life?
All right, this isn't about me.
Well, Kaya's just taken the camera from her cameraman. And we've not yet started this match officially. And referee Steve Dean trying to encourage the competitors into the ring. And here they come now. Edgar Adams going straight after Tyler Adams. There's the ring to start the match, the bell to start the match even.
My God, this is so chaotic already.
Seeing a fast start here, and as expected,
Violet and Tyler getting out there as soon as possible.
Kaya and Edgar now trying to work out a way to go around the ring, as they seem to have isolated their opponents. Kaya's now on the apron. What are we going to see here? Oh, crossbody from Kaya, taking out both competitors. This is a mixed tag match, but anybody can fight any other participant here. And now Edgar Adams looking to get the upper hand on Tyler Adams.
Here comes the speed demon.
Not had any notifications to whether this is a tornado tag team match or a traditional tag team match, but it looks like we're starting with Tyler and Edgar in the ring. Oh my word! And now, and there we go, and there is the first tag from both teams of the match. And we've got Kaya and Violet Knight in the ring.
Arm drag.
Second arm drag sending Violet Knight to the mat. Oh, Violet Knight saying no, not this time.
Violet blocks it.
Oh,
She catches her anyway.
Kaya sending her for a third time. Referee Steve Adams finding himself in the way there as Kaya looks to deliver a Hurricane Rana from that ring post, and that was impressive. And now Violet Knight, stranded against the ropes, finds a way back into the centre of the ring. Kaya with a roll up. Oh, face buster. And then the roll up. And oh, and
Referee, watch the ropes.
Tyler Adams is coming in and grabbing Kaya by the hair. And Edgar Adams with the strikes to the face. So Edgar Adams and Kaya with the upper hand here.
Surely this isn't legal. Come on.
This is definitely one of those where there's a little bit of referee's discretion going on here. Edgar just slipping from that middle rope there, but managing to finish the sequence anyway. Sequence of 10 punches. And now we're going to see a double team move here. Oh, a little do-si-do. And now we're left with Kaya and Violet Knight in the ring, who are the legal members of their respective teams. Kaya looking to control with that armbar as Edgar Adams climbs to the second rope.
Come on, ref. He's got till 5.
Violet Knight just holding her arm there. They did some damage. And again, Edgar working that arm. Kaya tagging herself in rather aggressively there. Kaya up to the second rope, and we're going to see the same thing again. Double axe handle. And again, Violet Knight holding that wrist. to see one more?
Come on, referee. She's had enough. Violet Knight screaming in agony.
Adams now back up to the top rope again. Are we going to get a third? Double axe handle, this time from the top rope. We are! There you go, have that, Kurt.
What did I do? Come on.
And now, Irish Rip, reversed. Oh! Interference there from the outside by Tyler Adams. It catches Edgar Adams off guard. And a roll up now for Violet Knight, and that could be it! No. Violet Knight just trying to use any opportunity she can.
Oh, what a shot from Violet Knight.
I felt that from here.
Tyler Adams off the ropes. Low drop kick.
Kick to the face. Now cover. Kick out at 2. I don't think there's any real danger there at that point, but Tyler Adams and Violet Knight now perhaps thinking they've got a bit of momentum in their favour.
That's right, they are firmly in control. Oh, and Violet Knight.
Elbow to Kaya, and an even bigger elbow to our tag team partner.
Violet Knight known for her European uppercuts in the corner. Some of the most vicious.
Violet Knight known for her physical style.
Absolutely. The Black Country badass herself.
We've got a bit of a clash of styles here because Kaya's known more for her finesse and her flair.
Right into the post for Edgar.
At the moment, Edgar finding himself hung up in a difficult situation, and it's going to cover here from Tyler, and that could be it. Oh. Not quite sure what happened there, but a kick out of 2 at the second attempt.
Hey, this you go, yeah? Edgar, come on!
Tyler Adams. Oh.
Roll up from Edgar Adams. Kick out of 2. Violet Knight was looking to come in there, break that up, but she didn't need to in the end. Huge clothesline.
Now, Tyler Adams definitely has the control here now. So does Violet Knight. Are we going to make a wish? Yes, we are. And even though he tried to bring it back, Edgar Adams still wreathing on the ground.
Wondering if we've seen a switch of tactic here, because Violet Knight now seems to be working that left leg of Edgar Adams. Perhaps thinking if she can take away his base, it'd be easier to keep him down.
Speed Demon can't run if he's got no leg.
And there we go, Tyler now really doubling down on that. Both members of the team just kicking the back of that leg there, which does a lot of damage to that muscle.
Tyler Adams goading Kaya into the ring, allowing Violet Knight on the apron.
Violet now just choking Edgar Adams in the corner because the referee's distracted by Kaya.
Incredibly smart from Violet and Tyler.
Oh, Edgar Adams now looking to break out though. Manages to roll up Tyler Adams, and this could be it. Kick out at 2.
Edgar going for that tag.
Is he going to be able to make it? Violet disappeared, but oh, she's gone around there to pull the leg of Kaya.
Just in time.
Edgar isolated in the ring with Tyler.
Massive headbutts from Tyler Adams.
That's a cover from Tyler. Oh.
Very close. 2.9.
Huge suplex there.
A desperation suplex, you could say.
Oh, both men are down now. Both men reaching for their corners. Who's going to be the first to make the tag? You've got to think the first one to get their tag team partner in here is going to have the upper hand. Both men jumping and reaching at the same time. And here we go. Violet Knight and Kaya entering. A huge clothesline there from Kaya, sending Knight to the mat one more time as well. Kaya now really building up a head of steam. And here comes Tyler Adams. But Kaya just diving underneath her, using that speed advantage and that finesse to send him to the floor with a DDT. Remember, Tyler's not the legal man here. Violet Knight is the legal wrestler, and she's isolated in the corner, but Tyler is still in the ring. Steve Dean, come and do your job, get him out. But oh, it's backfired because Violet Knight is thrown into that corner. And here comes Tyler. Huge splash. And Edgar Adams now making his way into the ring as referee Steve Dean instructing Tyler Adams to leave. Oh.
Double waist locks.
Double suplex. And this could be Oh, kick out at 2 there. As Tyler rolls out the ring. Violet Knight now isolated in her opponent's corner as Edgar goes back to his tag rope. As Kaya just brings Violet Knight back up to her feet, looking to something to maybe put her away once and for all. Got a bit of a tangle there. Violet Knight coming out on top, but oh, huge DDT off that second rope, and that could be it if she can get the cover, but Violet Knight just managing to make her way into, well, towards her corner, not quite into her corner, and just putting Kaya down.
Violet Knight taking advantage.
Oh!
Swinging neck breaker.
Well, both competitors now struggling back to their feet. Kaya looking for another Hurricanrana DDT, manages to hit it and sends Violet Knight over on her head, but she's caught up in the ropes, so she's not going to be able to get the cover here, dragging her away, but probably just giving her enough time to break out, but there comes Tyler Adams.
What a miscommunication. Big splash from Tyler Adams on his own tag team partner.
Oh, but then brings her back to his own tag. He had both feet off the floor there, which is not technically a legal tag, but the referee doesn't seem to have seen it, and Tyler Adams looking to put Edgar Adams away, but Edgar Adams kicking out now, looking for a suplex of his own. Little bit of waistlock to waistlock here now. As Tyler looking to gain the upper hand. Edgar though getting back on top, sending Tyler into that corner, rolls him up. Can he get the cover? He can. To kick out, and then Edgar Adams nearly coming face to face with his tag team partner. Oh!
Violet Knight on the other side. Locking Kaya, full Nelson.
Oh my word!
Allowing Tyler.
And Kaya is tied up by Violet Knight on the outside, and that's going to be it! And we have our winners, Tyler Adams and Violet Knight.
Violet Knight doing the smart thing and isolating the tag team partner of her opponent, allowing Tyler to hit his finisher for that win.
Well, neither of these teams are regular partners with each other, but it was an impressive showing from both of them. But Tyler Adams and Violet Knight just picking up the win there with an impressive high impact move, combined with Violet restraining Kaya on the outside, as Edgar Adams simply picks Kaya up and carries her out. What does this mean for the tag division here? What does this mean for the women's division here? It's an impressive victory. Well, our next match is going to feature someone who recently made his debut here in P.E.W in No Fun Dunne. He's going to go up against hotshot Joey Scott. No Fun Dunne's been on a bit of a losing run here. Oh, so we're going to get a third man at the desk here, Kurt.
Oh, do we have to? Especially him of all people.
I wondered what that music was about. It is indeed Vegan Prescott's going to be joining us here. Yeah, please take a seat. Good to see you.
Good to see you, sir.
So Prescott, unfortunately, being defeated by Fordy earlier this evening, but thank you for joining us, Prescott.
Oh, thank you, Stickman.
Involving Riley Nova and our other, I think we can say our main announcer, Mad Dog Mike Angus. Who was there on that day for the ladies and gentlemen. We all know what happened. Ryan over did put his hands on Mad Dog Mike Angus, forcing him to leave the show early. So, I'm sure we'll be watching this. Everyone, can we get a Mad Dog? Mad Dog!
So if you're unaware, at our last show, Riley Nova absolutely gave a pommeling to Mad Dog Mike Angus.
Are you ready for your next match?
And that's why he's not here today.
Absolutely despicable, Stickman.
It was beyond incomprehensible. So we send our best wishes to Mad Dog Mike Angus. Hopefully he'll be able to recover soon and join us again in the not too distant future. But for now, here comes No Fun Dunne. This is... So, whatever you might think of No Fun Dunne, this is a man who is highly accomplished in the British wrestling world. He's been a champion in multiple organisations. He's been a tag team champion in even more organisations. But since arriving here at P.E.W, he's been on a losing streak. 3 out of 3 matches he's lost.
You talk about the Buzz Killington of P.E.W, Stickman. This is No Fun Dunne. He's no fun at all, isn't he?
Well, he's pretty self-explanatory. He doesn't enjoy people enjoying themselves. He doesn't like anything resembling entertainment. He just wants to come here and beat people up.
As he should. All business from No Fun Dunne. Here comes his opponent.
Hotshot Joey Scott here getting a rapturous reception from the crowd. Joey Scott, forgive me, just coming off the back of a best of 3 against 40. 40 coming out with the upper hand thanks to interference from the Cause, and of course tag team, our broadcast partner here, Vegan Prescott, needs no introduction to 40 or indeed the Cause.
Real pieces of work, Stickman now.
But this is very much an individual battle between 2 individual wrestlers.
And Joey Scott with the clear size advantage here. But that doesn't mean that Joey Scott doesn't do any kind of high-flying moves. He is known for his high-flying style.
Let's start with a lockup. No Fun Dunne. Again, no messing around, all business. Straight into a wrist lock. Let's keep Joey Scott down on the mat.
It's really putting the pressure there on the sternum of Joey. It makes it hard to breathe.
Definitely.
It makes it hard to have fun, I would imagine, as well. This crowd very much cheering for Joey Scott here. I'm not sure how much they're cheering for Joey Scott or how much they're cheering against No Fun Dunne. That's an impressive manoeuvre, and that athleticism there of Joey Scott entertaining this crowd, and No Fun Dunne saying, no, we're not having any of that. That's far too much fun.
Very good ring awareness there from No Fun Dunne. Able to get to the ropes to break that hold.
The crowd here certainly wants some fun.
Beautiful headlock takedown.
Yeah, indeed. Now, Joey Scott down on the mat. Oh, head scissors. You know, this crowd are just antagonising No Fun Dunne at the moment.
Come on, referee, there's a rope break.
Manages to make the ropes. And the referee, Danny Marks, calls for the break.
You know, it's going to be frustrating, no fun done, that he has had to resort to using the ropes twice.
I wouldn't say it's frustration. I would say it's ring awareness. An expert at that.
Now, Joey Scott trying to control No Fun Done. Perhaps playing it in his own game here. Oh!
It's a bit cheeky there, resorting to that forearm.
Very creative takeover there.
Are we going to see a Mexican surfboard stretch here?
Oh no.
I think we are.
This looks fun. This looks fun, Prescott. Do you like surfing?
I love surfing.
How about you, Kurt?
I'm not a fan.
I mean, I always think it's one of the funnest moves in wrestling, the Mexican surfboard.
Yeah, real talk on the lower abdomen and shoulders.
No Fun Done. Reacting as you'd expect for that, with absolute and utter viciousness, just trapping Joey Scott in the corner and raking the eyes.
The referee's not going to allow that.
So far as ignoring referee Dunne Monster. Wow! Impressive there from Joey Scott. Amazing athleticism. Sending Dunne down to the mat.
As I said earlier, Joey Scott, no stranger to high-flying manoeuvres.
Dunne going to the outside, perhaps looking for a little bit of a breather, and then over the top from Joey Scott. And this crowd are hot for Joey Scott.
Phenomenal high-flying ability there from hotshot Joey Scott.
Oh! No Fun Done ordering the end of the fun there. That kick to the head. Strike to the back of the neck. Oh, and now just choking Joey Scott on the ropes.
Dunne making sure to keep that pressure on Joey Scott.
Breaking at 4. One more and he'd have been disqualified. And as it is, he's done enough to regain control in this battle.
Very nice.
Roll through, and well, this is impressive. This is how you control an opponent, with Joey Scott down on the mat, but this is vicious. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Bending the fingers of Joey Scott.
Oh! And a cover there from No Fun Done. Oh, grabbed the foot as well. Really trying to use that torque to keep him down. Well, you may or may not know, No Fun Done was a one-time tag team partner of the WWE's Pete Dunne. And that's where I can imagine he's taken influence from that move.
Absolutely.
Now Dunne once more looking to...
Oh, what a switch.
Momentum. Lovely switch there from Joey Scott.
Is he going to dial it up?
Oh!
Oh my goodness.
Dunne just takes his head off.
Cover from Dunne.
Such velocity on that lariat that he upended him. My goodness.
Now Joey Scott down on the mat. No Fun Done just sizing him up. What's he thinking? Is he going to try and put him away once and for all?
There should be a rope break there.
Choking the life out of Joey Scott. And that's illegal on 2 fronts. It's a choke, and it uses the ropes as well. Crowd here just want to see No Fun Done get his comeuppance. Oh! Big knee to the head of Joey Scott, and that could be over. Kicking out at 2.
There's still fight left in Joey Scott. He's not going to give up. He'll feed off the energy from this P.E.W crowd, this packed P.E.W crowd, to will him back into this.
The crowd here not afraid to make their feelings known. Roll up from Joey Scott. Oh, and a kick out at 2 from No Fun Dunne, and now Scott looking perhaps for a Russian leg sweep, manages to hit it and keeps that armbar cinched in. Rolls him up. Oh!
Kitchen sink.
And again, no fuss kick to the midsection there from Dunne. Neither man staying down though. This is an impressive contest, an impressive feat from both men. Two very contrasting styles here. The smash mouth, no fun style of No Fun Dunne, and the high flying, highly entertaining methods of Joey Scott, as No Fun Dunne now looking to keep Joey Scott grounded and perhaps stop him from getting off his feet. Scott looking to break out. Oh, kick to the midsection. Neck breaker. Cover. Joey Scott kick it out one more time. Prescott, what do you do when you lose momentum in a match like this? What's your strategy for getting back on top?
I'll tell you, I think he needs to feed off of the energy of this crowd. He needs to get that adrenaline pumping, because there's only so many times he can kick out. He's in a very precarious position right now. Now look at No Fun Dunne, he's got him by the ears.
Oh, wow!
Big springboard crossbody from Joey Scott.
Oh, huge clothesline.
And he's picking up steam.
Looking for it. Oh my word! Did you see how high No Fun Dunne flew through the air there?
What a double underhook. And now he's feeding off this crowd.
Elbow to the face. Oh! That was impressive. That was a unique manoeuvre there from Joey Scott. Now looking for a package power driver maybe. No! Oh! Face plant! And that could be it. If he can get the cover, he can. Oh!
Big kick out from No Fun Dunne.
Oh, both these men showing heart and desire to keep this match alive.
He's calling for that top rope. You're going to see the hot shot fly.
Going to that top rope, perhaps looking for that moonsault.
No Fun Dunne gets out the way.
Oh, and now No Fun Dunne up on the shoulders of Joey Scott.
Wow.
Just really stretching him out here.
Almost like an inverted gory special.
What's he gonna do? Oh, and again, and face driven into the mat one more time. He's hung up looking for the Tiger Feint kick perhaps, and no Fun Dunne slipping out, preventing Joey Scott from perhaps finishing the match there, and then hangs Joey Scott up on the ropes, looking to take advantage. Oh!
What a backstabber.
To hit the funds over, and that could be it. That should be it. Oh, and a kick out at 2. And No Fun Dunne with his head in his hands, managing to hit that funds over, but it wasn't enough to put Joey Scott away. So Carl, what do you do at this stage? You've hit your finisher, you've got your opponent down, but it's not enough to put him away.
You've got to keep it going. You've got to keep that pressure on your opponent. You've got to get that momentum back. No Fun Dunne needs to hit something. Oh, Joey Scott.
Oh, jawbreaker. Dunne trapped in the corner. Oh my word! Huge forearm to the face there, but Dunne striking back with a knee strike of his own. Running knee to the face.
Caught him there.
We're looking for a moonsault, but No Fun Dunne catching Joey Scott in the face, and there it is again. That's got to be it, surely. And Joey Scott kicking out one more time.
Where is he finding these reserves from?
It's twice now No Fun Dunne's managed to hit the funds over and it's not been enough to keep Joey Scott down. Now he's resorted to strikes to the face. Referee Danny Marks just pulling him off, and now Joey Scott in the corner, finding his way back to his feet gingerly.
Desperation from No Fun Dunne. What else does he need to do?
Dunne sent over the top rope. Strike to the face of Joey Scott. What's he looking for here? I don't see this very often. This is a bit too much fun for No Fun Dunne.
Both men in a very precarious position here. Whoa! Beautiful backflip.
That athleticism of Joey Scott perhaps being the thing here. Oh my word, Spanish fly for the top rope.
A huge Spanish fly. Both men are down.
Well, neither man able to cover, so Joey Scott unable to take advantage of that.
Who will capitalise on this momentum? I would argue this is still anyone's game at this point.
Oh, this crowd very much trying to urge Joey Scott back to his feet. Referee Danny Marks up to 5. If we get to a 10, this will be thrown out, but both men finding their way back to the knees. Both men going to slug it out now on the mat. The chest, onto the face. It's just vicious now. It's just violence from these two.
You've got to feel the first one to drop here is Dunne.
Oh, Dunne blocks it with a huge knee strike. And again.
How is Joey Scott not on the mat? Oh!
Power slam from Joey Scott.
I think Dunne was looking for some kind of springboard cutter there. But, oh, and now
Are we going to see it?
he's hung up on the ropes. Tiger feint kick from Joey Scott. Straight to the face and No Fun Dunne. If he manages to hit the moonsault here, maybe a swanton. This is over. What's it going to be? Swanton bomb from the top rope. Gets the cover. That's got to be it. 3, and there's your winner, Joey Scott. What a match.
No Fun Dunne doing the best he could, but he was not enough for Joey Scott tonight.
What a contest here between Joey Scott and No Fun Dunne. It was vicious, it was high flying, it was technical, it had everything. Joey Scott emerging victorious, and unfortunately for No Fun Dunne, that means no wins here. So it's not just No Fun Dunne, it's no wins done. In 4 matches here in P.E.W. And listen to this reception for hotshot Joey Scott.
What a way to continue his momentum after his best of 3 series against 40. Surely that puts him in contention for the Internet Championship.
Got to wonder if it's going to put him in contention for the main title as well. But yeah, an impressive showing here. I mean, impressive showing from both men. Let's not skirt around it. You know, this is, as I said, a very decorated man, No Fun Dunne. And you can see his frustration. He's come here to P.E.W. It's a new place. He's used to being successful. He's not used to this. He's not used to coming away feeling like this for the 4th time in a row, being unable to pick up the win. This crowd, though, letting him know exactly what they think of him.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a match that was! Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure we can all agree that No Fun Dunne has put out some incredible showing so far since debuting last year. Do we agree? It was fun? But there was no match for Joey Scott today. Ladies and gentlemen, our next match is a singles match in the schedule 4. Introducing first.
Well, Kurt Prescott, this is a match that I've been looking forward to. These two have a long and storied history. They've wrestled here in P.E.W since day one, and they have a history of bringing out the best in each other, if not necessarily in themselves, but certainly from the viewpoint of the fans. We've seen some cracking matches through the years.
Absolutely, I'm completely familiar with a man like Riley Nova, someone who will do absolutely anything to win, someone who is an alpha male in this situation.
Well, Riley Nova, as we said earlier, recently put his hands on Mad Dog Mike Angus.
How is he still employed for that, by the way?
Well, I'd like to say what I could. Unfortunately, it involves the man who pays my wages, so I'm going to have to be diplomatic on that.
Yeah, I think it's disgraceful, Stickman. This man should not be in this building after what he did to Mad Dog Mike Angus. And I hope Smashing Mike makes him pay for that.
Well, Riley Nova being jeered by these fans.
Look at him again. Disgraceful.
Former P.E.W champion.
Oh, here comes Mike.
Mike rushing the ring.
And Smashing Mike wasting no time here. Smashing Mike looking to regain some momentum himself, of course. Last time out, he got absolutely demolished by Jack Selstrom to the point where Danny Marks had to stop the match.
Oh, he wants to speak, does he?
That's Jack Selstrom's music.
What's going on here? Where is he? Oh, it's a trap. You wouldn't expect anything else from him.
Referee Steve Dean saying ring the bell, and we're underway here. So a little bit of hijinks there to start the match. A controversial strategy from Riley Nova, and we do know that Riley Nova has been listening to Jack Selstrom, and he's certainly brought out this more vicious side. Not only did Riley Nova attack Mad Dog Mike Angus, of course, he choked out the Invisible Man.
A good friend of mine, the Invisible Man. It's frustrating to see somebody get away with such callous actions, show after show, and to lay a trap like that for Mike is just, it's just despicable.
Perhaps sometimes you just want some serious competition in this business. I don't think Riley Nova takes Smashing Mike all that serious.
I think he should.
So Smashing Mike, of course, has been on a bit of a losing streak of his own recently, looking to try and regain some confidence himself, and I think that's why we saw that impactful start to the match, where he tried to run in and get this off to a quick start, and also probably why Riley Nova wanted to ensure that didn't happen. Because exactly what is happening here is what Riley Nova feared. Smashing Mike building up a head of steam early on and looking to put Riley Nova away before he's even figured out what's hit him. Oh! Huge power slam to Smashing Mike there, sending him to the mat and just putting an end to that sequence, that build-up that Smashing Mike was in the process of.
Smashing Mike's one of the toughest individuals I know, but he will still be feeling the effects of being body slammed on the concrete floor at our last show. This is certainly not good news.
Oh! That's not going to be enough though. We've only just got started. We know Smashing Mike does not give up easily.
He's probably one of the craziest professional wrestlers I've ever met, in the best way.
What makes him so crazy?
This man does not give up in the face of any adversity. You say he's lost his confidence. Let's hope he can bring it back today, because once he has that back, who knows what heights he can get to.
Big shot there to the back. It's hard to watch.
Well, Riley Nova looking to perhaps take the wind out of Smashing Mike. We know that if you can take away his air, you'll take away his stamina. While these men are both very seasoned and very high caliber athletes, I've got to think that Smashing Mike has possibly got the energy advantage.
I spoke to Mike before this show, and I asked him how his back was. Obviously he's refusing to comment. He's not going to give away any weaknesses, but he has to be in bad shape. And I think Riley Nova knows this. He's targeting that back since the start of this match.
Riley Nova is just vicious. Worryingly, as we were saying, he's become even more vicious recently. So whichever body part he targets, let's be honest, it doesn't need to be one. He could attack multiple body parts here. It's going to do some damage, and no normal human being could withstand the type of beating that Riley Nova gives out on his best day, let alone in this new hyper-focused, hyper-vicious state.
He is certainly not giving Mike any time to breathe.
Yeah, as despicable as a man that he is a former P.E.W World Heavyweight Champion, and he knows how to get the job done.
And also, let's not forget how he won that championship, turning his back on his tag team partner. Which boots the face, sending Smashing Mike to the mat. Now looking to put this one away early.
There's still signs of life for Smashing Mike. But how long can you withstand this amount of punishment? How long?
Well, most normal people would have given up by now, but this is Smashing Mike. Smashing Mike does not give up.
Riley Nova needs to focus on keeping Smashing Mike down. I've been in the ring with Mike myself. The moment you let him get any sort of momentum, he will bring the fight.
Headbutt take over there from Riley Nova. Again, just grounding Smashing Mike. To your point there, Kurt, that you can't let him get up any kind of momentum, any kind of head of steam.
Driving the forearm right into the cheek with that headlock.
Keeping him down the mat. Referee Steve Dean keeping a close eye on things to make sure there's no choking going on. Smashing right now, perhaps feeling the energy of this crowd. Putting those fists up, looking to break out, but Riley Nova managing to again keep him grounded. Goes back to that chin lock. It's an old-fashioned, it's an old-school move, but the old-fashioned, old-school moves are still around because they work. Riley Nova just keeping Smashing Mike down as he looks to come back to his feet. Look at the aggression on Smashing Mike's face. Look at the determination. Jawbreaker there out of sheer desperation. Oh! Smashing Mike caught up on the ropes. Riley Nova rolling over. Kick out two, reversed.
Multiple pinfall attempts. Referee
like a fish out of water.
Both men there trying their best to put their opponent away, and neither getting more than a one count, and we're going to get a double clothesline there, and both men are down. I think Riley Nova is holding his head.
I don't even think you can call that a double clothesline. I believe that was arm entanglement.
Yeah. Very good point there, Kurt. What would you do in this situation now? What's the plan?
In this situation, you need to get a strong base back. You need to get back to your feet. Get back on top of your opponent.
It's absolutely valuable seconds to breathe, but you really need to be that first one up to their feet.
Both men wanting to utilise this 10 count, perhaps as you say, Prescott, to get that air back in their lungs.
Riley Nova's got wrist control now. Oh, that's a vicious shot to the face there.
Oh!
I don't know if that's the wisest decision to ask for another one of those.
Or Smashing Mike just saying, is that all you've got? And that could be it.
Mike powering up. He's not giving up that easy.
He's really clutching at the neck there. Big British forearm there.
Right to the midsection, club to the back. Again, Riding Nova just trying to beat the air out of the body of Smashing Mike.
But Mike is G'ing up, here he comes.
And now a barrage of offence here from Smashing Mike. Fists, shoulder charges, more fists, send Irish whip to the corner. Huge clothesline to the corner.
Use that moment. Oh, never mind.
And you've got to wonder how Smashing Mike is managing to do this with the beating he's taken so far. To even be back on his feet is impressive enough. Now looking for a power slam perhaps to put this away. No, reversing it. Smashing Mike with Riding Nova up on his shoulders, and again one more time. Neither man able to hit the move there.
Oh, here it is. This is vintage.
Oh, both men now.
Vintage.
Pounce! Pounce of Smashing Mike.
Adrenaline will do amazing things.
Well, the adrenaline's running now with both the amount of running these guys both just in. The huge slam to the mat, and that could be it. The kick out from Riding Nova.
The spine buster nearly ending this contest.
I don't think he quite got everything on that spine buster that he wanted there, Smashing Mike, because Riding Nova was still in, well, he still had the momentum from his running, and I don't think he was able to quite get the impact he wanted.
So this is that momentum shift I was talking about earlier. Mike now in firm control.
Riding now back to his feet, and Smashing Mike perhaps looking for a full Nelson of some kind. No, rolls him over. To the midsection. Mike up to the second rope. All right, he catches him. Smashing Mike now vulnerable. Oh my word! That's got to be it. 2. Oh, Smashing Mike just managing to kick out.
Smashing Mike will not quit. He will not give up.
Smashing Mike will not die. He's determined to find the momentum one more time to get back on a winning streak here in P.E.W.
Riding Nova needs to be careful. He can't strike the ref like that.
Shoving the referee away out of pure frustration. That's what this means to Riding Nova. That's what happens when a man like Smashing Mike doesn't give up. When you're facing someone as vicious and determined as Riding Nova. Now Riding perhaps looking for some kind of suplex. Oh my word.
German.
And that's a kick out at 2 again. Riding Nova with his head in his hands. This crowd here really egging Smashing Mike on.
They are firmly behind Mike.
It wasn't the strongest bridge on that German suplex. I think that rush of adrenaline from Smashing Mike's taking its toll on Riding Nova here.
Well, at this stage of the match, you can't really criticise either competitor. Anything that they're doing is impressive. These competitors really bring out the best in each other. This is what British wrestling is about. It's about human beings who have superhuman powers, and this is what we're seeing now with the viciousness and the strength of Riding Nova against the speed and the technical prowess of Smashing Mike, and neither man able to get the upper hand here.
Well said there, Stickman, well said.
Riding Nova now just toying with Smashing Mike, saying, is this what you want? Strike to the back of the neck.
Crowd firmly behind Smashing Mike.
Nova looking for a Uranagi perhaps. No. Reversed. Oh!
Mike going for the game over.
Looking for he was going for the game over there. Manages to break out of it. Into perhaps DDT. Reversed one more time. Riding Nova off the ropes. Oh, ducks a couple of clotheslines from Smashing Mike.
Oh my goodness gracious me.
Riding Nova taking Smashing Mike down there and goes for the cover. Oh, kick out at 2 again. Look at the frustration on Riding Nova's face. He doesn't know what's going on. He doesn't know how to handle a competitor like this. He doesn't know what he's going to do to put Smashing Mike away.
I don't think that's frustration. I think that's disbelief.
That is complete shock from Riley Nova.
Whatever word you want to use to describe it. Smashing Mike is down. Riley Nova is back to his knees at the very least. It looks like we're mere seconds away from this being over.
Get up, Mike. Come on. You've got to fight. Get up, Mike.
So looking for Boston Crab perhaps. Maybe Texas Cloverleaf. Either way, he's looking to try and turn Smashing Mike over. Oh, and just to kick out, roll up.
Oh,
roll through. Oh, reversal. Mike in behind, sends Riley off the ropes. Clothesline, ducked. Second clothesline, ducked. Riley now. Oh, caught by Smashing Mike.
power.
For a suplex.
Looking for the suplex. Oh my word!
Brainbuster. Where has he got this from? Oh
Riley
my
just
goodness.
staggering back to his feet now. Look for the game over. He hits it, and that could be it. Riley stacked up 2, 3, and Smashing Mike wins.
Game over.
That is all she wrote.
What a competitive match from two outstanding athletes. Riley Nova hitting everything he could on Smashing Mike and not quite having enough to put him away. Smashing Mike showing that sheer will, grit and determination to come through, and out of nowhere manages to hit the game over and gets the 3 on Riley Nova, the former P.E.W champion.
And what does this mean for that championship? Will Mike be on his way?
Well, later this evening we're going to have a triple threat match for that championship, and you've got to wonder if Smashing Mike has indeed just entered himself into the title picture here.
Do you know, I think somewhere in his living room, I think that Mad Dog Mike Angus has got a smile on his face right now.
Absolutely.
Well, I think all of us non-performing staff here are happy to see Riley Nova take a beating. But what a win for Smashing Mike. And what a way to regain some momentum. But what does this mean for Riley Nova as well? What does this mean for Bread for Better? He's going to have to go back now and speak to Joseph Connors and tell him what happened. What does it mean for them as a tag team? What does it mean for Riley Nova's future here in P.E.W?
Not sure I'd want to go in there, visit Joseph Connors, telling him that I've just lost.
No, absolutely. Well, that brings us to the interval here at P.E.W Reckoning. We're going to have a quick break, and you'll hear from us again in the second half. We're back with our ring announcer, Zach Ligmas. Referee Danny Marks having a word.
Just because obviously we don't want to get in their way as they're making their entrance, but have we all had something to eat and drink? Yeah! Are we all ready for some more P.E.W action? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, our first match is a singles match scheduled for and it is for the P.E.W Women's Championship.
Well, we're back here in Kineton and we're kicking off the second half with a P.E.W Women's Championship match. The newly crowned champion, Freya Rose, who won the championship on her debut, is going to defend against this lady. Making her debut in P.E.W, this is Lila Kyle.
And certainly a fan favourite already here at P.E.W, Lila Kyle making her entrance. Chance of pocket rocket here.
Well, that's her nickname. She's known as the Pocket Rocket, Lila Kyle. Taking time for every fan here as she approaches the ring. And look at that. Look at all these young faces, so happy to see her. Making a debut and challenging for the title at the same time here in P.E.W. She's known to be a very technical wrestler, and she thinks of herself as an opportunist. Any opportunity that comes along, she looks to take it, and she's certainly going to look to take it tonight as she looks to leave here with the P.E.W Women's Championship.
And look who it is late to the commentary table, the vegan Prescott coming back.
Well, as vegan Prescott joins us back at the commentary desk, we are seeing the entry of Freya Rose.
Representing Bread for Better.
Well, Freya Rose is a student of Joseph Connor's, and having accompanied him to P.E.W last time out, she left with the Women's Championship.
She's not alone.
Freya Rose, accompanied by Riley Nova, who's fresh off his defeat to Smashing Mike. You can imagine he must still be seething as a result of that. So the last thing he's going to want is to have to go back to Joseph Connors and say they lost the Women's Championship as well. So I'm guessing he's out here as some form of insurance.
Absolutely. Riley Nova looking stylish as well in his new shades.
Those are not his shades, they were stolen from Lila Kyle.
Ladies and gentlemen, Freya Rose has requested that you cheer for your women's champion.
Now this is a very interesting matchup because, as we just discussed, Freya Rose did win the Women's Championship in her debut match, and this is Lila Kyle's debut. I'm very curious to see how this goes.
Well, that's a really interesting point there, actually, Kurt, because what a statistic that would be. Two women win the championship in their debut matches in back-to-back shows.
Absolutely. But at the same time, with the Riley Nova effect on the outside, will that affect this match at all?
Well, he's not come out here to observe, let's be honest.
If you think for a second that Riley Nova's not going to try to get involved in this match, then I don't know what to say to you.
And here we go, second half of the show, Women's Championship.
Referee Danny Marks holding up that Women's Championship belt. It's been held by some of the best in British wrestling.
Most recently Holly Hudson, obviously TNA gut check winner. Bring that back.
Hair. Someone bangs on a bucket to start the match. Start with a lockup.
And will we see a strength advantage here from the champion?
I think we will, although let's not forget that Lila Kyle is known as the Pocket Rocket, so that suggests she's got a little bit of something else about her, but I dare say it's going to be speed and stamina, and there we go, maybe agility as well. Reversing that wrist lock.
We may see a classic David and Goliath match here.
Certainly on the face of it, visually it looks like Freya Rose has the strength advantage here. She's looking to utilise that as we get started.
Oh, lovely cartwheel.
Kyle looking to send Rose down to the mat to remove some of that strength advantage, but Rose back up on her feet already.
Now, I can't say I'm familiar with either of these two women, but I'm looking forward to seeing what either of them have. Oh, incredible!
Well, Freya Rose has an established dance background, and that move was straight off the stage.
Absolutely.
Elegance of that cartwheel.
This isn't the first time I've seen a former dancer become a professional wrestler. and that person is also one of the best wrestlers I've ever met. So let's see if that really translates with the dance background.
Well, Wrestling Rec welcomes athletes from all backgrounds.
Got that side headlock applied.
That's definitely not a dance move.
Pulling the hair, and not the first time. You know, on that first link up, I think I saw a bit of hair grabbing there as well, but I don't think Danny saw it.
A headlock there. Again, we're starting out slow here with a bit of a feeling out process, because this is the first time these two competitors have met as well.
And a backhammer now applied. Really good.
Rose really ratcheting up the pressure on that.
So far it's been a feeling out process for both women.
Kyle just bringing Rose down to the mat.
Riley Nova wearing the P.E.W Women's Championship.
Fascinating that, isn't it?
Especially from a man who calls himself toxic masculinity.
Well, at the end of the day, got to keep that championship within Bred for Better. So why not put it in the hands of Riley Nova?
Well, it doesn't matter whether he's wearing it or not. If Freya Rose is pinned for 3 here, that belt will be leaving the realms of Bred for Better. And here we go, there's a cover. Oh, Freya Rose in trouble early on, and you saw riding over there.
La Magistral cradle.
So saying riding over was sort of insinuating he was going to get in the ring there and do something about it, which another cover, which again
sequences
reiterates the fact that he's not there just to observe. Strike to the leg. Again, Kyle looking to take Rose down to the mat to equal out that strength and size advantage maybe a little bit. Crowd very much on the side of Lila Kyle here.
What's
and there
this?
we go.
What's he doing up there?
Well, he was blocking Lila Kyle from running the ropes. Oh, spinning kick there, sending Kyle to the mat. The cover from Rose. It's not enough. Now,
Knee to the midsection there.
working the corner. Strikes to the chest, to the midsection. Sent across the ring. Now, and again, there's that dance background in action.
Beautiful handspring clothesline in the corner there.
Gonna see it again. It's quite amazing how Freya Rose moves with such elegance, yet such strength.
Yeah.
And a kick out there at 2. So, still yet to see Lila Rose really able to gain any kind of momentum here.
And as you saw there,
Sorry, you were saying?
Lila Rose. Lila Kyle. Oh, you've lost my train of thought now. Never mind.
Pushing the pressure against the ropes there. And I'd watch Riley Nova here.
Oh, and there's Riley Nova.
For goodness sake.
Choking Kyle against that middle rope while the referee's distracted by Freya Rose. And this is what happens when you're fighting Bred for Better.
Pack mentality from Bred for Better.
Into the corner, and again, Rose using that size and strength advantage. Drop
My
kick.
goodness.
That could be it. Kick out at 2 again.
I mean, Freya's got such strong legs from this dance background. You've noticed a lot of impact from anything to do with kicks or... hang on a minute.
Yes, certainly.
A double duck there.
A new tactic. I was about to say, because Kyle's tactic's not necessarily working to the effect that she wants them to at the moment, but Freya Rose is off her feet, so that is a win.
Not the strongest pin, so the impact of all those strikes certainly taking its effect.
Still incredibly impressive that Kyle was able to take Rose down.
Jawbreaker there again. Now Rose looking for DDT. That was strong. That was impressive. And Lila Kyle just managing to make the ropes there, because I'm not entirely sure she knew where she was. You know, when you land on your head with that kind of pressure, it's disorientating. Both women up in the centre of the ring. Oh, Kyle looking to stop the momentum of Rose, but unsuccessful in doing so far. Both women looking for that clothesline, and both women hitting the mat.
We said it earlier, this is valuable time to catch your breath.
Indeed.
Allow yourself just to compose your thoughts. What's your plan going forward?
Think up a new strategy.
So Kurt, I can imagine you found yourself up against faster, smaller competitors in the past. What's the strategy for dealing with someone when you know that they've perhaps got a bit more stamina or a bit more energy than you?
It's all about isolation in that situation. You've got to make sure that you take control of the match as soon as possible. You've got to make sure that that small man has no way, shape or form in order to hit the ropes, catch you with a high-flying move. You need that strength advantage.
Freya Rose trying to use a strength advantage here, and now we're seeing why Lila Kyle has that nickname, the Pocket Rocket, as she's starting to build up a head of steam with a stream of forearms to the face, and now an uppercut sending Freya Rose into the corner. Here comes Kyle. She's looking for here. Spear into the corner and then goes through the ropes, but Freya Rose managing to resist. Kyle now coming over that top rope, looking for some kind of cutter perhaps. No, he's pulled off the second rope.
Caught a nose on the turnbuckle there.
And Freya Rose just caught there. And now Kyle looking to take advantage as Rose is dazed. Kyle looking for a DDT. Puts Rose down to the mat, and that could be it. Oh, kick out at 2 there.
Nearly had a new champ there.
Kyle didn't get all of that DDT. If she did, we may have been looking at the new P.E.W Women's Champion.
Well, what Kyle's going to be trying to do here is build up a head of steam and some momentum to lean into what she calls the spicy super kick special, which is a sequence ending with
flatliner
on the mat. But as it is, Freya Rose is managing to regain the momentum again.
Riley Nova cannot believe it.
Kyle kicking out.
He needs to keep his mouth shut and let the action speak for itself.
It's a disgrace. You can't go after the referee like that. That's not what you do.
Working that armbar down maybe. Oh, and a crossface.
Maybe.
Crossface from Lila Kyle. Will she tap the champion out?
Got that locked in. Will Freya Rose tap?
Riley
Nova. What's he doing? He's got no business being there. He needs to stay on the outside. He's distracted the referee one more time.
And this is what Bred for Better is all about, as I said earlier, pack mentality. They look after their own.
Did you see that? He just kicked the belt into the ring.
Oh, it looked like Lila Kyle had this one, a strike to the face of toxic masculinity, and that's never been more welcome. And that's a belt to the face of Lila Kyle, and Freya Rose now sensing that she has the opportunity to put her away once and for all. Perhaps going to look for that Alabama slam to finish this. Go straight in for the cover. And it's over.
Knocks her down there.
Well, strike to the face from a belt, and Freya Rose retains.
Somebody get Riley Nova out of this ring.
Hey, he's just looking after someone that he's brought up, someone that him and Joseph Connors have trained and brought into Bred for Better.
How can you justify that behaviour?
Hey, I can say what I want, but in my opinion, that was exactly what Elevation needs.
Yeah, well, I don't agree with that.
P.E.W needs Elevation on top.
We're just going to have to agree to disagree, aren't we?
Well, whatever we agree to disagree on, one thing that is fact is that Freya Rose is leaving as the P.E.W Women's Championship. Yes, she had assistance from Riley Nova, and yes, she won in dubious circumstances, but she's the one leaving with that gold and white strap around her shoulder. And that's one less thing that Riley Nova's got to tell Joseph Connors about when he gets back to base.
So somebody needs to check on the Pocket Rocket. That belt shot was nasty. It'd be a potential concussion.
I'm not quite sure why Riding Over and Freya Rose are still here. But,
they're appreciating their handiwork.
To the back by referee Danny Marks. And as you said, a strike to the face. And Riding Over has stolen her glasses as well. Yeah, you can hold that when you've earned it.
Freya Rose taking in the boos of the fans.
Well, Freya Rose finally making her way out of the ring alongside Riding Over. Riding favouring that back, of course, taking a strike to the face there from Lila Kyle, but also that beating he took from Smashing Mike earlier.
It's a real shame that this is now what the women's division is becoming in P.E.W. It's a real shame. Such a competitive match to be ruined by such devious behaviour.
Well, the good news is, Prescott, that there are plenty of women who will be happy to take a shot at that championship, and many of them will hold it with a lot more honour than Freya Rose.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Lila Kyle put up one hell of a fight there. It was your women's champion who came out victorious. I've got to say, it is one hell of a splash that she's made since arriving last month. I agree with you all. It's Steve the Chief. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for your next match? Your next match is a singles match and it's a schedule 4. Introducing first.
Well, next up we have a champion versus a former champion.
Look at the crowd erupt for Oscar Prospero. They're on their feet.
Well, Prospero, of course, one half of the P.E.W Tag Team Champions alongside Adam Bolt.
Now, I've heard a lot about this Oscar Prospero, and I like what I see. This is someone who I would like to definitely get in that ring with.
Well, the thing with Oscar Prospero in that Tag Team Championship, you'll notice that there's no tag team partner with him. Adam Bolt, of course, currently out, not able to be here today, and that's been the case quite a lot over the last few months. We've not had many opportunities for the two of them to be in the room at the same time, and that's led to some suggestions that there might be a little bit of disenchantment in the realms of the Tag Team Championship, Tag Team Champions. But today, Prospero is going to be taking on Has Hype. Now, there's an interesting backstory between these two in that they've both been guest referee in each other's matches in the recent months. Prospero calling it down the line, and Has Hype, well, let's just say maybe not doing the same honourable thing. So that's why we are at where we're at today, and we're seeing this grudge match between Oscar Prospero and the former P.E.W Internet Champion Has Hype.
Are we going to be live on YouTube here? Are we potentially going to be live on the YouTube channel?
We probably are. I mean, Has Hype claims that he has 10 million followers. But while we're talking about YouTube, I'm glad you reminded me of that, because if you're not already following us on YouTube, which you probably are if you've seen this, but if you're watching us for the first time, remember to hit that subscribe button. You're going to get regular matches, regular shows, regular new content from P.E.W, including exclusive interviews. And Prescott, I believe you have a podcast that's come out recently as well.
Yes, our new P.E.W podcast. Get the latest scoops on all of your favourite wrestlers.
Someone who will be seen on that podcast will be in the next match, Lance Rivera, I believe.
Exactly, yes.
I don't think he's overhyped, personally.
I think you're on your own there because everyone else here does.
Listen, I'm an avid follower of his YouTube channel and his videos. You do not disrespect Has Hype.
It's getting a little bit steamy in here.
Seems Has Hype wants something to say. Oh, never mind. For a second there, I thought he was grabbing a mic. I wouldn't be surprised with Has Hype.
Has Hype, usually, if you ever see Has Hype anywhere, you will see that he always has that selfie stick and that camera with him. So I equally would not be surprised if he had something to say.
Now I do have one point here. Has Hype, look at the shape this man is in. He has recently been on a tear with his new diet plan, with a new workout regime, all obviously being recorded for his YouTube channel.
But the thing about Oscar Prospero, and you cannot underestimate, is that he's vicious. This is a man who does not let up. And at the moment, as you just heard, he feels he's been cheated. So there is a sense of justice at play here as well for Oscar Prospero, as he looks to gain some revenge on Has Hype.
Absolutely. I never thought I'd say this, but Has Hype not with the size advantage in this match. Usually the much bigger of the opponents.
Bit of a brawl on the outside to start. They've got to be careful.
Oh, into the ring post.
It's very slippy out there. There's a lot of drinks on the floor.
Has Hype is also very slippy as well, from what I understand.
Avid user of baby oil right here.
The referee's already pretty high in that count. I don't know if they've heard. We're on a 9 count.
These two need to be careful.
The referee using a little bit of discretion, allowing him to come back into the ring. No one wants this match to be thrown out that quickly, but at the same time the rules must be adhered to.
Prospero to the second rope, but Has Hype.
Oh my word!
Ouch.
You see the way Prospero's body bounced around there to the mat.
Yeah, the top of that turnbuckle is not exceedingly padded.
Oh my word, and now Has Hype just twisting Prospero's body around that ring post into an unnatural position.
Right on the point of that. It's not a spherical ring post. It's in the shape of a square. And oh my goodness!
And that means it has corners, and those corners hurt.
Right into the spine.
Has Hype rolling Prospero up there. Only a 1 count though. Now, I'm getting a sense that Has Hype is deliberately targeting the midsection of Oscar Prospero here. Yeah, he seems to be attempting to take the wind out of him, but we know that Has Hype likes to finish his opponents with a spear, and I wonder if this is part of his tactics. Another kick out.
Yeah, he certainly has made use of that spear in previous encounters. And I think he's exactly right there, Stickman. I think he's going to target that.
Has Hype, chinlock applied. Trying to wear the big man down.
Prospero back up on his feet, and wow, the strength there of Has Hype.
Big body slam.
As you pointed out his body mass earlier, that belied the size of Has Hype there, to lift a man the size of Prospero and slam him to the mat like that.
Well, you do have to remember Has Hype himself was a big man, but has been recently cutting his weight and dieting. He's looking fantastic these days.
He's now using different tactics and choking Prospero on that middle rope.
Anything for views at the end of the day.
Well, straight to the camera there, Has Hype. Now, that vicious side of Prospero coming out here as he looks to...
Oh, the back gave out. His back gave out. He went for that suplex.
Has Hype targeting his back and his ribs. Definitely looking for that spear for the finish.
Well, as somebody who's suffered with a bad back for a number of years, I can tell you I'm feeling every single one of those strikes now, but not as much as Oscar Prospero is. Another big slam to the mat.
Weight loss does not equal strength loss, as Has Hype able to get the big man up for that body slam.
You saw the way the ring shook as well as Prospero hit the mat there.
His lower back hit the ground first, which is going to send a shockwave up your spine. Now, knee into the back here.
Prospero looking to get the fans behind him.
Break this hold now. Oh, now trying to get underneath. Has hype. Getting him up to his shoulders.
Big strength from Prospero.
Oh, huge forearm to the face.
Roaring elbow from Oscar Prospero.
But look at the colour difference on Prospero's back. You can see where Has hype has been wearing.
Oh my word, and that's not the move you want to do to yourself when you've got a bad back. That's a cover there from Has hype.
Yeah, looked like he was looking for a drop kick into the corner, but there was nothing there.
And now just ruthless fists to the face. This could be over soon.
Oh, a snapshot here maybe for his channel.
Looking to line up Prospero.
Huge stalling super from Has hype.
Kick out at 2 again. Prospero finding it more and more difficult to kick out of these moves. Has hype maybe thinks that he's got him on the rack now and could be time to put him away.
Obviously last time these two were in the same ring, Oscar was the special guest ref between a match between Has hype and both, I believe.
Running power slam. Not enough though.
Has hype now starting to wonder what else he needs to do to put him away. Taking the opportunity to get his breath back himself. Because let's not forget the impact of lifting a man the size of Prospero. Regardless of how strong you are, it's going to have an impact.
Stickman, do you think we're going to see the spear here?
Oh!
The agility of Prospero.
Oh my word! And now Prospero starting to feel it. Using the power of this crowd to get his momentum back. Sends hype into that corner and bellows from that corner. Huge clothesline. Wow!
Oh, an exploder suplex.
My God.
Explosive offense from Oscar Prospero.
Oh!
Face buster.
That could be it. 1, 2. Oh! Big kick out there from Has hype.
Crunch time in this match, I feel. This could go either way.
Well, I had a word with Prospero earlier today, and he tells me he's got a new move lined up called the Poor Yorick, which if he can lock in, will complement this monolock here.
Oh, cloverleaf. He's got that in deep.
Indeed, the Texas Cloverleaf. He calls it the monolock. Has hype now desperately reaching for the ropes. And managing to do so.
Come on, referee.
Rope break.
Referee needs to do his job here. Has hype clearly had that rope break.
I think that was a pretty timely break from Oscar Prospero. He's abiding to the rules.
Oh, here we go.
Oof. It's that back again.
So that was Prospero looking for that Poor Yorick. Oh my word!
Oh my goodness. Almost like an emerald flosion there.
Almost from Has hype right on his head.
Again, despair, desperation in the eyes of Has hype. And I will say this, credit to Has hype. He has fought valiantly so far.
He seems to have had an answer for everything that Oscar Prospero has brought forward, and I think we might be seeing the spear.
Has hype lining up the shot.
Comes. Oh!
Hey, wait a minute.
Now looking for that Poor Yorick!
Hang on a minute.
Oh, reverses out of it. Oh!
What's he doing there?
That's Tyler Adams.
Tyler Adams interfering into the spear by Has hype.
What's Tyler Adams doing here?
And Has hype picks up the win.
with the help of Tyler Adams.
Now that's an interesting development.
What does this mean?
We're seeing a new allegiance here.
Tyler
Adams, of course, picking up the win earlier this evening with his tag team partner Violet Knight against Edgar Adams and Kaya, but
are we possibly seeing another tag team form to go for Adam Bolt and Oscar Prospero's tag team championships?
Well, it's a good point actually, Kurt. I hadn't thought of that, because Oscar is,
Pass hype with the tag team championship. Here we go. This is exactly what P.W needs.
You've got to ask the question, where is Adam Bolt?
P.E.W needs a bunch of cheaters, is that what you're saying?
All they need is YouTube views, Prescott.
Why is Prospero out here on his own having to face interference like that? He's got no one to back him up.
Sometimes I believe that my own ability is overhyped. I know that has hype is overhyped! But sometimes I doubt it myself. You know, sir, a lot of people have been asking me, since I became a tag team champion, why they haven't really seen me and Adam Bolt together. Yeah, to see! And to tell you the truth, I don't know the answer myself. I don't know the answer. He wasn't there to help me. When No Fun Dunne has hype beat down on me, last time I was here. He's not here tonight, and I know I wasn't there. I wasn't there when he lost the internet title, but maybe it was revenge. I just don't know where we stand. But I know that we have to defend these tag titles together.
This crowd seem to agree.
I know where I stand. I just hope that Adam stands in the same place. Thank you, Kineton.
Well, Oscar Prospero is saying that he needs Adam Bolt and they need each other. And they need to defend those tag team championships, and I believe that's going to happen next time out at Brave New World on the 16th of February. Tickets are available now if you want to go to the website. But an interesting development there. So we've seen Tyler Adams assisting Has Hype, and we've seen Oscar Prospero call for his tag team partner, and I wonder if that's a tag team match we're going to see in the future. But either way, rapturous reception here for Oscar Prospero as he leaves, albeit in the face of defeat. But we now approach our main event.
I think we've all been looking forward to this next match.
The P.E.W World Championship.
Well, here we are, the main event of P.E.W Reckoning. It's a triple threat match for the World Heavyweight Championship.
It's a match I've been looking forward to all night. Three of the absolute best in P.E.W.
Well, two former champions and one reigning champion. Indeed, the only two-time P.E.W champion is the reigning champion, Jason Joshua.
I think you'll find a record-breaking champion as well, Stickman. Longest reign of all time.
Well, we'll see if that reign is going to continue, because this is the lady killer, Lance Rivera, who featured on your podcast.
He did. What a fascinating insight into a very talented, if not slightly arrogant individual, but you cannot deny the prowess and achievements that Lance Rivera has had in P.E.W.
If you want to hear Prescott talking to Lance Rivera, again, don't forget to check out that YouTube channel.
Lance recently being a gatekeeper for P.E.W, introducing a lot of debutants. or debutants, as you would say, in Harrison Bennett and Nathan Angel. Beating both of them, actually, with surprise super kicks out of nowhere.
Well, against Nathan Angel, it was perhaps a little bit more than just the super kick that led to the victory.
I wouldn't happen to know. I wouldn't know anything.
But this is the second contender of the former P.E.W champion.
I feel like a chill has just gone over this building, Stickman. The cold-hearted revenant, Jack Selstrom, is entered. And I think he's certainly my favourite to take this championship match.
Well, an experienced competitor, arguably the veteran in this match. Someone who has been there, seen it, done it, bought the t-shirt, won the championship. With a new attitude recently, also aligning with Joseph Connors.
Absolutely decimated Smashing Mike last time we saw him, to the point where Danny Marks had to stop the match.
Yeah. Smashing Mike, of course, passing out from the Sub-Zero, and Jack Selstrom still not relenting in the hold.
Now the question is, will we be seeing any members of Bred for Better in this match? Triple threat rules dictate no disqualifications. There is a chance they may get involved.
That's a very good point, Kurt. There are no rules in this match. Triple threat means no disqualifications, no countouts. You can only win by submission or pinfall. We're already seeing a little bit of standoff here between these two.
Chance of Elsa's granddad for Jack Selstrom.
I hadn't noticed that, but now I can't unsee it.
I really don't suggest saying that in the presence of Jack Selstrom, by the way.
I would agree.
Yeah.
And here comes the champion.
Well, a very popular figure here at P.E.W. Longest reigning champion at P.E.W, as Vegan Prescott pointed out earlier. This is Big Daddy Unicorn, the only two-time P.E.W champion. And listen to that reception for Jason Joshua. The signs in the crowd as well. High fives all round.
The odds stacked against Jason Joshua today.
The absolute undisputed face of P.E.W wrestling for the past couple of years, I'd say.
Well, let's not forget though, this is a triple threat match. As Kurt just pointed out, the odds are stacked against the champion here because he does not need to be involved in the pinfall or the submission to lose the title.
That's a fact.
If Lance Rivera or Jack Selstrom manage to pin one another, then the title will change hands regardless of whether Jason Joshua is in the ring or not.
A fantastic point, Stickman. I cannot remember the last time that anybody pinned Big Daddy Unicorn, and it may not happen tonight. It may not need to.
Well, the last time Jason Joshua was pinned, it was rather controversial in itself as well. So you've got to wonder how these odds are going to work for Jason Joshua. But either way, one of these three competitors will leave this evening as the P.E.W World Heavyweight Champion.
That's what it's all about there, the P.E.W World Heavyweight Championship.
And we are off. Referee signalling for the bell, and we have started.
Oh.
And are we seeing a double team to start off with? We are indeed. Jack Selstrom and Lance Rivera.
Incredibly smart from
Lance Rivera and Jack Selstrom, but Jason Joshua bringing it back.
Jason Joshua, though, holding off both men at present.
He hasn't got eyes in the back of his head, though. He's got to be careful here.
Well, Selstrom already isolated in the corner, and Lance Rivera in the opposite corner.
I see what you did there, isolated.
Huge, big strength moves here from Jason Joshua, which of course is what he's known for.
And he keeps on going, the stamina of the champion. Is it a wise move to be using this much of your gas tank as such this early on? Big cannonball. Huge cannonball.
Both men down in the corner. Jason Joshua.
And another!
Oh my word!
Oh wow. Cannonball sentons from Jason Joshua.
Now with Selstrom on his shoulders, big power slam, and he's down. That could be it! But no, kick out at one. Selstrom deciding to have a bit of a breather. Oh my word! Thrown over that top rope with ease by Jason Joshua.
Almost into the crowd. I mean, Big Daddy Unicorn is known for that powerlifting background, and he's displaying it in full force here. Reckless, in my opinion. Completely reckless. Could have taken out a child.
Well, we do have safety precautions in place here at P.E.W, but there is always that risk. And now we're seeing Jack Selstrom and Lance Rivera
doing Jason Joshua.
And there goes Jason Joshua again.
Heat-seeking missile suicide dive from Jason Joshua. A flying unicorn.
Through that second rope, between the first and the second ropes. And Joshua back up on his feet already, and now looking to get Rivera perhaps into the ring and get this over with as soon as possible. You've got to think, as the champion, he wants this done with sooner rather than later.
Big chop there. Got to watch his back there, because Jack Selstrom is there right behind him. You've got to have eyes in the back of your head in these triple threat situations. And we have a brawl on the outside.
How about that for efficiency from Jack Selstrom there? Those strikes to the back and a big uppercut. But
I remember triple threat rules. No countouts, no DQs. They can stay out there for as long as they want.
Well, this could indeed spill out anywhere. I mean, the pinfall or submission does have to take place within the ring.
And look at the welts on Jack Selstrom already. He has taken a beating from Jason Joshua. This is certainly broken down a little bit here, hasn't it?
Into the apron.
Oh, Rivera with the boot. And the back suplex on the apron.
Oh my word. We were talking about backs earlier, and that is the hardest part of the ring, and that is the place that can do the most damage to your back.
Exactly, the thick steel beams that are on the exterior parts of the ring build are... There's no giving them at all. Classic saying goes, hardest part of the ring.
Lance Rivera now looking to gain some of this momentum, which he comes into this match with, having won his last two matches, and he's got to be thinking that maybe that's going to be the kind of run of form which is going to help him take the title from Jason Joshua. But it's not just about Jason Joshua, of course, it's also about Jack Selstrom on the outside.
Indeed. As we stated at the start of this match, Jason Joshua doesn't even have to be involved in the pinfall for this match, and he will lose that championship.
Oh, huge drop kick there from Lance Rivera, and Jason Joshua's down in the middle of the ring. Lance Rivera wasting time by showing off here when he could be pinning his opponent and trying to get this over with.
He's taking it all in.
The pin, and it's a 2 count, but
I think that was a tactical breather there from Lance Rivera. You can't be a professional wrestler without taking it all in, enjoying that moment.
Well, I'll take it from you guys. You've got the experience here, but that seemed to me to be a little bit naive to not go for the cover straight away. Either way, we carry on. Lance Rivera there in the ring with Jason Joshua trying to untie him from the ropes. Sending him into the turnbuckle. Strike to the midsection. Another strike to the midsection. Ooh.
And these two have got to be aware the looming danger of Jack Selstrom. Somewhere on the outside he is lurking. Oh, I've lost sight of him. I don't know where he is.
Oh, a kip up there from Lance Rivera while Jason Joshua is still down. And there's no bigger target on your back than carrying the P.E.W Championship, but Jason Joshua looking worse for wear now for being the
beautiful back
victim
rake.
at the top.
Jason Joshua's having none of it. Bringing the fight to Lance Rivera.
Now getting Lance Rivera. Oh, and just dropping him to the mat there. Face first. What are we going to see here?
Low drop kick. Baseball.
And Rivera to the outside.
Here's Jack
Selstrom.
Like I said, lurking in the shadows.
Well,
cold as ice.
Jack Selstrom, as we said, we know he's cold as ice, but since aligning with Bred for Better, he has been a different type of beast. He's been a different human being. You know, he talked about that beating that he gave to Smashing Mike that resulted in him tapping out to the Sub-Zero, but prior to that, he's also been beating his opponents senseless since he turned on Jason Joshua.
I will tell you, Stickman, I've shared the ring with Jack Selstrom. There is nobody in this country with the level of intensity, the level of stamina, and the level of viciousness that Jack Selstrom has.
And Selstrom admiring the belt there.
Well, yeah.
He thinks he's got it won.
Joshua again fighting back, and again you've got to think that as time goes on this is going to work against the champion, because so far we've seen Jason Joshua in the ring for long periods of time with both Lance Rivera and Jack Selstrom, while the other two have had time to recover on the outside. Huge suplex there.
The intensity of Jack Selstrom.
Cover.
The crowd trying to will Jason Joshua back into this match. But at the moment, he is taking an onslaught from Jack Selstrom, who's targeting that back. Seems to be a trend tonight.
Well, there are a lot of strong competitors here at P.E.W, and the thing they all have in common is if you can take away the core, if you can take away the base, then you take away that strength. So it's not a surprise that we're seeing so much action centered around the back and the midsection for these big, strong wrestlers. And for no one is that more true than the champion, Jason Joshua. Oh,
just an absolutely vicious British forearm from Jack Selstrom there.
And you do have to remember Jack Selstrom, former NXT UK, trained by some of the best in professional wrestling.
Absolutely. And
with a back elbow from Jason Joshua. Is this a little bit of hope for him? A bit of space, a bit of time to breathe. He's met with a huge shot to the gut.
Joshua's rammed into that top turn. Oh my word!
Huge headbutt.
No frills headbutt there to Jack Selstrom, who's now caught in the air.
Are we going to see?
Oh, chop block. A chop block from Lance Rivera.
And that's incredibly intelligent by Lance Rivera, because that takes out both men.
And it also takes out Jason Joshua's leg, which obviously he uses that stomp as a finish.
Twice as much pressure off that chop block because Jack Selstrom was in the air at the time.
Selstrom just watching on now and letting Lance Rivera do what he wants.
I think that might be about to end.
I was going to say, are these two going to work together? But it's more showing off to each other, I think.
Is there any value? Tell me, guys, is there any value in getting the champion out of there and then fighting out between yourselves? Oh, don't tell me, that's fine. Selstrom now isolating Joshua in that corner, and now Lance Rivera going in as well. There does appear to be some kind of strategy here between these two.
Well, I think it might be. No, I want Jason Joshua. You're not having him.
They're definitely showing off to each other. Who's the better man? Who's the more vicious competitor?
Well, you've got to say when it comes down to ego that's definitely in play with Lance Rivera. I wouldn't have thought it was being played so much with Jack Selstrom as much because he's usually more about business.
This is not wise. This is not wise to prod and provoke.
Oh my word!
Maybe I stand corrected there.
Oh!
Jumping knee strike.
Inadvertent bit of double team network there between Rivera and Joshua. Now Looking for here, Jason Joshua on that second rope.
Oh, code breaker sent on.
And that could be it if he can get the cover, he can. Oh, kick out at 2. Lance Rivera isolated in the other corner, unable to get over and break up that pin. But Selstrom managing to kick out at the last second as Joshua stumbles back to his feet, lifts Rivera in the air.
His knee gave out.
Nothing. Oh, a strike to the back of the head in Seguri.
Rivera taking advantage of that knee give out from Jason Joshua. Turn around, Lance, turn around.
Oh, drop kicks all round.
And every single man is down.
Well, let's not forget when you hit one of those drop kicks, there's also an impact on your own body as well, and that's what we're seeing here because Selstrom is down, Rivera is down, and Jason Joshua is trapped in that corner.
What a match so far this is, what a main event.
Well, listen to this crowd, Prescott.
This is what P.E.W is all about. If this is what P.E.W is all about, I want to be here. This is fantastic professional wrestling.
All 3 men now slowly making their way back to their feet. Oh, Rivera with a running knee to the face of Jason Joshua. A drop kick there from Selstrom.
Almost take out the referee.
And now Jason Joshua with Selstrom up on his shoulders.
Oh, pop-up cutter. Didn't get all of that cutter. But he's going for the stump.
Oh!
That might be it, that might be it.
That's a cover.
What? Oh my goodness. The Prestige. What's he doing?
That's Prestige. He's the owner of P.E.W. and we've known that he's not the biggest fan of Jason Joshua for a while. He's just pulled Jack Selstrom off, or pulled Jason Joshua off him, I should say.
Jason Joshua not happy with this.
Now the referee Danny Marks stuck in the middle here, having to protect the owner, but also protect the champion as well.
Oh, not Dan. No, leave him alone. He's innocent here. He's just doing his job. At the end of the day, the owner's got to do what's best for his company.
Referee saying, I'm trying to do my job. Wow, this is not something you see very often. The referee is raging here with the owner. Oh my word! What was that? What just happened?
Danny Marks is he's an official. This is not right.
Danny Marks is the best official here. He's the lead official. He's the most senior official, and he's just been dropped by the owner of the company, the Prestige.
Hey, he pays his wages. He can do what he
does not
wants.
give you a reason to assault someone.
Rivera goes for a super kick. Joshua with a headbutt.
Well, now the action is back in the ring. Lance Rivera looking to put Jason Joshua in. It doesn't matter, there's no referee here anyway. Who's going to count this? Even the Prestige has disappeared. And Rivera goes up to that top rope. What's he looking for now? Huge elbow drop.
Macho Man elbow.
Selstrom enters the ring again. Picks off Rivera.
Oh, no.
What's he going to look for here?
Big powerbomb.
Powerbomb onto Jason Joshua. Goes to the cover. Referee Steve Dean is here. Gets the cover.
That's
it. Break out of the other champion. Jack Selstrom is the new P.E.W World Heavyweight Champion in controversial circumstances.
And just like that, the championship back in the hands of Bread for Better, where it belongs.
Jason Joshua had the championship won. He had this match won. A Prestige came out here and put his filthy hands where they were not needed, and then delivered a cutter to referee Danny Marks.
Stickman, be careful what you say about the boss. Don't want you to get in trouble.
I am disgusted with him. I was diplomatic earlier, but right now I am disgusted. Jack Selstrom did not earn that title. Jack Selstrom is not a deserving champion on this occasion. He's a fantastic athlete, but he did not earn that. The hands of the Prestige are all over that title.
Well, it does not matter what you think, because we have a new P.E.W World Champion, and his name is Jack Selstrom. Guys, I'm speechless. I was not expecting that at all. What a way to end the show on a sour note like that, after such an epic triple threat main event. And Rivera trying to crawl his way into the ring. He's in shock of how this match ended.
It's been a hell of a night here at P.E.W Reckoning. We've seen action from all the divisions here at P.E.W. We've ended with a World Heavyweight Championship match that's ended in controversial fashion. And Prestige, you know what? You can fire me for all I care. That was absolutely despicable what you just did to Jason Joshua, who is a favourite of the fans here. Jack Selstrom is your new P.E.W World Heavyweight Champion. I've been Stickman McTaggart. I've been joined by Kurt Atlas and the Vegan Prescott. And until next time at P.E.W Brave New World on the 16th of February, stay sticky.
Hey!